It's been 1 year since Global News brought you a series of powerful stories. You might remember they focused on guide dogs and the difference they make for the visually impaired and how some restaurants wouldn't let them inside. Well, tonight we're going to revisit the issue and see what's changed and what hasn't changed. Here's Christina Stevens.
Harness. Good boy.
Victoria Nolan's guide dog, Alan, is her lifeline.
Before I had a guide dog, I was literally afraid to leave my house.
But not everyone gets it. It's been a year since staff at this Tim Hortons told Nolan Alan was not allowed inside. Tim's later claimed the staff member didn't realize Alan is a guide dog. Nolan says Tim's apologized and agreed to replace outdated signs with new ones, saying service animals welcome. A year later, we did find signs at most locations, but had to look closely. They're about 4 centimeters by 11 centimeters. That's smaller than most smartphones. Nolan also asked Tim's to update employee training, but says she was told they couldn't because training is not dealt with nationally.
I'm a little frustrated by that because obviously they have policies that are nationwide about, their merchandising.
When we requested an interview 3 weeks ago, Tim Hortons responded with an email saying in part, team members complete mandatory training on accommodating guests and signage has been updated. Since then, we've sent more than a dozen emails with follow-up questions over and over. Tim Hortons has not replied to a single one. We also tried calling and asking for the media relations person.
This is the email address that you direct all calls to.
So I'm just asking why I can't actually talk to her.
Because this is our procedure going forward. It all goes to an email address.
Okay, thank you. Can you confirm that she's Can you confirm that she's in?
I'm sorry, I'm not doing anything. So sorry for that.
In contrast, the owner of a sushi restaurant where another woman had an issue invited us back to talk with him, has apologized, and is volunteering with guide dog training.
Also last year, the women had trouble getting Toronto to enforce its guide dog bylaw. As a result of our stories, the city promised to expand the bylaw to include all service animals, which it has done, and to better train 311 operators.
Thank you for calling 311 Toronto.
So we called 3 times.
A friend of mine was asked to leave the restaurant we were at because of her guide dog. I'm trying to find out for her, is that something the city would look into?
All 3 times, the operators were flawless.
And the bylaw enforcement officer will investigate.
Knowing she'll get that kind of a response is a huge relief for Nolan.
It's scary to put your trust in a dog when you can't see.
Now, it's not just the city. Toronto police can also investigate refusal of guide dogs under the Blind Persons Rights Act. That's something, though, that police only acknowledged last year after Global News forced the issue.
We were wrong in the information that we gave, and we apologize for that.
Now, police promised to get that message to all staff. How are they doing 1 year later? We'll reveal the results of our investigation. That's tomorrow. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Christina.